Good evening and welcome to the Nevis newscast for today, Monday, August 22nd, 2016. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The general public is asked to note that as of Monday, August 29th, 2016, the offices of the Premier's Ministry and Human Resources will be relocated to the first and second floors of the Social Security building at Pinnis Estate. At present, the Premier's Ministry is situated at Bath Hotel, and the final day for conducting business at that location will be Friday, August 26, 2016, until noon. The offices will be open at the Social Security building at Pinnis Estate from 8 a.m. on Tuesday, August 30th, 2016. Please be guided accordingly. As the minister who is tasked with the responsibility and has been entrusted to take care of the safety and the security of the Federation's airports through the Ministry of Aviation, the Honourable Mark Brantley has expressed his delight in the operations of the facilities since he assumed the post. Minister Brantley was addressing the National Unity Government's August 16th Discussions for Prosperity Town Hall meeting at St. Peter's, St. Kitts.
In the last 18 months, I'm proud to say that we've had no major difficulties at either of our airports, not at the RLB nor the Van Sammer International in Nevis. We have been vigilant, we have beefed up our staff, and we have been doing what is necessary to ensure that we keep our airports safe. And thank God for that. We have been working assiduously. I want to thank very much the people who are there, working day in, day out in the Ministry of Aviation to ensure that.
Minister Brantley said that he has been working to increase the airlift into the Federation.
I have also, with my brother Lindsay Grant, been instrumental in negotiating and concluding the negotiations of the coming of United Airlines directly into St. Kitts from New Jersey. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, but under this Unity administration, they have now increased their flights into St. Kitts Nevis from once a week, I think, now to twice a week.
He noted that discussions are ongoing with other airlines, but of equal importance, he is happy to report on his involvement with particular airlines.
We have discussions that are ongoing with others, but also to announce that I was very pleased to have been involved with the Ministry of Aviation with the new arrangements between JetBlue and Seabourn, and between Delta Airlines and Seabourn. What that means, Kittitians and Divisions, is that you can now book a ticket on JetBlue direct from St. Kitts to wherever you're going in the United States. You can now book a ticket on Delta direct from St. Kitts, Nevis to wherever you're going in the United States, flying via Seabourn if that is your choice.
American Airlines currently offers a non-stop service from John F. Kennedy International Airport on Saturdays and a non-stop service on Sundays from June to August. There is also daily service on the said airline from Miami International Airport with twice a daily service from Thursdays through Sundays. Delta Airlines has a weekly non-stop service on Saturdays from Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, and US Airways has a non-stop service on Saturdays from Charlotte Douglas International Airport in North Carolina. Seabourn Airlines offers daily service to St. Kitts and Nevis from San Juan's Louis Muñoz Marin International Airport. The order paper has been circulated for a sitting of the National Assembly to be held at the National Assembly Chambers Government Headquarters, Bastille, on Tuesday, August 23, 2016 at 10 a.m., and of which notice has been given. Dr. Timothy Harris, the Honourable Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, Sustainable Development, National Security, People Empowerment and Constituency Empowerment, will seek leave to introduce and have read a first time the Advanced Passenger Information Bill. The Advanced Passenger Information Bill is a bill to facilitate the provision of advance information relating to passengers and crew members of an aircraft or vessel, to share the information with other states with a view to identifying the persons who may pose risks to security and for matters connected therewith. The Honourable Prime Minister will also seek leave to introduce and have read a first time the Immigration Amendment Bill 2016, Trusts Amendment Bill 2016, Companies Amendment Bill 2016, National Savings Scheme Amendment Bill 2016, Savings Bank Amendment Bill 2016, and Passport and Travel Documents Amendment Bill 2016. Under Public Business, the Honourable Prime Minister will move the second readings of the BICO Plan of Arrangement Bill 2016 and the Passport and Travel Documents Amendment Bill 2016. The Honourable Vincent Byron, Attorney General and Minister responsible for legal affairs, will seek leave to introduce and have read a first time the Administration of Small Estates Amendment Bill 2016. Under Public Business, the Honourable Attorney General will also move the second reading of the Administration of Small Estates Amendment Bill 2016. The National Assembly will be carried live on ZIZ radio and television and participating radio stations. Still to come, Government of St. Kitts and Nevis hopeful that FinCEN advisory will be lifted soon. The details after this break.
Welcome to Nevis.
It's easy to believe that all Caribbean islands are the same until you visit Nevis.
Nevis is the Caribbean of a bygone era.
You will enjoy a most intimate vacation on Nevis. You're only a stranger here once.
We offer exclusive and barefoot luxury stays.
With only 400 hotel rooms, our island may be exclusive.
But a warm, genuine and friendly welcome is just everywhere.
We look forward to meeting you.
Visit nevisisland.com.
Welcome back. The St. Kitts and Nevis government is working assiduously to lift the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network FinCEN advisory issued in 2014 under the former administration that claimed the Citizenship by Investment (CBI) program was not properly regulated. The advisory further claimed that illicit persons gained access to the Federation's passports, which were used to bypass certain sanctions put in place by the USA and other countries against Iranian regime. Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Honourable Mark Brantley, says although many of the sanctions have been lifted, St. Kitts and Nevis has made drastic changes to the program. He says the Team Unity administration has enhanced the security with 2 levels and introduced an additional due diligence test done by regional security forces in Barbados, in addition to international agencies. The government has computerized and introduced software which allows for more efficiency and introduced a grading system which tests the level of risk associated with any particular applicant. In relation to the FinCEN advisory, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis continues to interact with the U.S. government. The Foreign Affairs Minister says he has met with both the U.S. State Department and Treasury Department and has interacted with the embassy in Barbados. Most recently, Prime Minister the Honourable Dr. Timothy Harris and other world leaders met in Washington and had the opportunity to engage with the Treasury there. The State Department has said it is pleased with the efforts made insofar as the program is concerned and that it has given its own advice that the FinCEN advisory is really of no relevance anymore to St. Kitts and Nevis. Minister Brantley notes that the advisory was issued by the U.S. Treasury Department and not the State Department, and that is now for the Treasury Department to act on the advice and recommendation made by the State Department. He is hopeful that the FinCEN advisory will be lifted in due course based on the recommendations. In more local news,
Poets in the Square is one of those activities that basically it gives from Culturama to the community, and in so doing, it also gives from the community to Culturama. We have poets there who talk about past life on Nevis. They talk about people that we know. They talk about people that we don't know. And this year, I think there were also events such as coconut husking, game playing, that brings back a little bit of yesteryear into our 21st century living, which is beneficial for the community in that you get to see things that people put these things on videotape on YouTube, on Facebook, and it becomes a highlight for other people. It also unites communities across the world who have similar activities.
Chair of the Culturama Central Committee, Deborah Tyrrell, speaking about the fringe activities for Culturama 42. Tyrrell says the fringe activities are very beneficial to Culturama. She also spoke about another major fringe activity, the Miss Caribbean Culture Pageant.
The show itself, because it invites participants from the region, it has an opportunity to send tenants out to these islands then and say, hey, there's an event called Culturama, there's a place called Nevis where something important is happening, and it's, even if it is for the queen of that particular location, it is something important, and she brings with it her team. She brings with it her Instagram followers, her Facebook followers, and that sort of thing can only have a ripple effect on the whole festival.
Chair of the Culturama 42 Central Committee, Deborah Tyrrell. Meantime, the Culturama Committee held its prize giving and closing ceremony on Saturday, August 20th at the Cultural Village. Fredicia Liburd has the details in this report.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Carl Williams, spoke on behalf of the Minister of Culture, the Honorable Mark Brantley, at the prize-giving and closing ceremony for Culturama 42.
I think that the public themselves should be congratulated. This is probably the third consecutive time that we have had an incident-free Culturama, and I think that we should be commended for this.
Chair of the Culturama 42 Central Committee, Deborah Tyrrell, then presented the participants of the events with their prizes. The non-placers in the Talented Youth pageant received $1,000 along with other prizes. Third runner-up went to the Maud Cross Preparatory School, Rishikesh Srinivasan, and Selena Brown, who received $1,300 along with other prizes. Second runner-up went to the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School in the persons of Shadi Bridgman and Tinaja Lawrence, who received $1,500 along with other prizes. First runner-up went to the St. Thomas's Primary School in the persons of Sidondre Fleming and Tershawn Wilkinson, who received $1,700 along with other prizes. The 2016 winners were the Nevis Academy in the persons of Odysseus Edwards and Maddie Byron Hendrickson, who received $2,000 and other prizes. The P-Chicks Junior Calypso Show's participants received $1,000 each, and the winner, Shamari Mitchell, received $2,000 along with other prizes. The Miss Culture Swimwear participants received $1,000 each. Second runner-up, Nicola Clark, received $2,000. First runner-up went to Mervyn Thompson, who received $3,000 and other prizes. The 2016 Miss Swimwear Kyla Morton received $4,000 along with a round trip to Anywhere Trade-Wind Aviation Travels. The non-placers for the Mr. Cool Show received $1,000 each. The first runner-up, Denville Francis, received $3,000 along with other prizes, and the Mr. Cool 2016, Desil Hamilton, received $4,000 and a round trip to Anywhere Trade Aviation Travels as well as other prizes. The S.L. Hosford's Miss Culture Pageant non-placers received $4,000 as well as other prizes. First runner-up, Zaria Brown, received $10,000 along with other prizes. The Miss Culture 2016, Cleticia Daniel, received $12,000 and a round trip to Anywhere Trade Winds Aviation Travels, among other prizes. The Soca Monarch, Groovy, and Power winner Delroy Huggins received $7,500 and a round-trip compliments Trade Wind Aviation, amongst other prizes for each title. The 2016 Calypso King, Keith Scarborough, received $12,000 and round-trip compliments Trade Wind Aviation and other prizes. The prize-giving and closing ceremony was held at the Cultural Village for the close of Culturama 42. I'm Fredicia Liburd reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
Thanks, Fredicia. And that brings us to the end of tonight's edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.